Simon & Schuster AudioWorks presents Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Woo! Are you excited, Max? It's finally
Always.
here. We've waited a month and a half.
Yeah, not very long, yeah.
And it's finally fucking here.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, gamers? Are you ready?
Gamers, are you ready? Today, by the time that you're listening to this right now, it's been like 3 days.
You've been playing it.
You've been playing it for 3 days. We've been playing it for 3 days with you.
Exactly, yeah.
We've started our 72-hour Twitch marathon of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As soon as we've hit stop recording, we're starting that 72-hour live stream. We're probably still live as you're listening to this right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Go check it out. Go check out the Twitch.
We're pinging all the objectives right now.
It's because it's a 3v3 game. It's me, Max, and nobody else. We're just that good. That's right. We got in contact with the devs and we said we don't need another one.
Specifically for us, add
Give us a flag,
2 versus 3 mode, you know? It's 2v3.
Highguard. The first-person raid shooter.
Raid shooter. What does that mean?
What is a raid
Not really
shooter?
sure.
We're going to find out when we play.
Exactly. I do like the idea of...
Finally.
Of just genres. We should make something...
Just saying stuff like it's like a looter RPG puzzle platformer.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to come up with your own, because like extraction shooters are weird, where it's like sometimes they have like characteristics that can overlap, but sometimes they're a little bit different. What else? But it's
RPG. What does that even mean? I'm always playing a role in a game.
That's true. Unless
you're playing as a footballer, you're playing the role of a footballer.
You're so immersed that
I'm always immersed.
You just are.
I'm immersed right now.
What if you're playing it in the terms of like you're like Ready Player One, where you're inside the game? Then it's not role playing anymore, right?
That's what life is like for me. With the hallucinations.
Yeah, I like
visions.
the idea of someone that just gets really like takes like psychedelics every time they play a video game, so they can get like psychosis from thinking that they're inside the game, you know? Like they just need to immerse themselves, so they want to immerse themselves so deeply they induce like a psychosis through drugs, basically. I think that would be interesting. There's
sure. I don't know what that has to do with video games specifically, but yeah, I guess.
There was, when I was playing Outlast, there was a guy who was just coughing all the time, and then there was some other guy on the team saying like, "Oh, are you sick?" He's like, "No, I'm smoking weed." And I was like,
that's
okay.
Pretty awesome.
And I was
hopefully we run into as many cool customers in Highguard.
Yeah, Highguard
now as we're recording it.
Highguard, get it?
Highguard.
Because weed, yeah.
I can't wait to play this game for the next month before it gets closed down.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Unless it doesn't, you know. Yes, or unless it doesn't.
Because the big thing, I think we said this when we talked about the trailer fucking a month ago or whatever, is that it's free.
Yeah.
It's like the most important thing these days.
All the Arc Raider people are going to drop that. They're going to go on Highguard, you know. They don't even need to pay. They're going to refund Arc Raiders. now that they have...
still like really popular? What's this?
I think
what's
so. I don't know.
For an Arc Raider.
For the Arc Raider. One Arc Raider. Arc Raider.
It's still number 4 on Steam right now.
Rough. Because like CS:GO is still on the top or something. What's on the top if you got the thing chart open?
It's CS2, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Number 5, trailing Arc Raiders, is Bongo Cat.
Okay. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Go Cat.
It looks like it's some kind of desktop mate type device.
Oh,
so it's not really a game. You just turn it on.
It's like an idle widget.
An idle, yeah.
Oh, every time you press a button, he taps and it's got a counter. So it basically just tells you how many times you clicked, like you typed something, I guess. Oh, you get a loot.
It looks like it's got
get
essentially
a loot box.
NFTs because you can like.
Oh, it's one of those like scammy games, like the banana game where people like just wash trade with each other. It's like it's a weird like Steam specific marketplace like thing that people do. Where they play like these
pool chances, legendary 1 in 500,000.
Yeah,
fuck,
and
bro.
then they like wash trade them,
See this,
and they like just try to get, and they just sell it for like 3 cents, or they try to buy up all the, like people are literally doing like,
How do I
rock
look at
pulling and
marketplace?
shit. I don't know. I actually not sure because I don't really buy anything on
I don't
on the.
either.
But I know that specifically there was like a bunch of controversy with that banana game where you get like the different bananas with different skins. So I could imagine that it's something similar because this is very much doing the same thing where it loot drops every couple of thousands of clicks or whatever, and then people sell it.
Yeah,
And they hold like it's weird. It's like everything is gambling, another sort of thing.
yeah. Everything is gambling at this point.
I love gambling. I love gambling.
Same.
It's cool when life gives you that, when you're like into something and then it goes like now everybody's into it and you're like I love it. I love that it's out there, But
What the fuck is that? What the hell? There's a game number 8.
yeah,
Current players 103,000,
yeah.
and it's only really picked up in the last 30 days or something.
Yes, and what is it? What's the game?
It's 118,000 players.
Mm-hmm.
It's called 5M.
What?
There are currently 107,000 people playing as of 35 minutes ago. I click on store, and it just takes me to the Steam page.
Just the
Like
main
the Steam homepage. The Steam homepage.
It could be like like some tool. It could be like 5M. This is weird. It could be like a piece of SDK or like software that runs in the background of certain things.
Maybe, but why would it be on the Steam chart then? At
Because
number 8? Surely it would be at number 1.
Oh, the GTA multiplayer modification you dreamt. Okay. Whoa, so it's a mod for GTA. Okay, It's like a role. I think it's the thing that people used to roleplay with. I think.
Oh, okay.
So it's a role playing community update. I think it's the base.
I hope we
for
get a
all
mod
the-
like that for Highguard.
So you can move all the role
I need
players.
to get
can move
into
on.
the Highguard role play. There's going to be a lot of it, I'm thinking.
Have you ever been into role playing like that, like playing games like
in
that?
video games?
No, with like no, I'm not talking like RPGs. I'm talking
No,
like
I
a
know.
legitimate like role playing service. Like I don't know,
No,
like
no,
even
no,
Dark
no,
RP. I would consider even Dark RP to work on
no.
Gmod. Me neither. I could never get into that.
I don't even like
know.
fucking Trouble in Terrorist Town and stuff, man. Shit's so boring. Because nobody actually plays it.
It is true. A lot of people just shoot at you and try to outgun you.
And because it's like in Gmod and I suck at aiming, even when
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I know who the bad guy is, I can't fucking hit him anyway.
That's why you have to become
So
like
I'm like, why
a
the
work
fuck
farm.
am I
You need to
playing this?
get other people to do it. You gotta make a point. And go like that's the guy, and then you present all the evidence.
Yeah, but then fucking the same with any of those damn hidden identity games. The person goes, "You're talking too much."
That's
it's
true,
probably
yeah.
you.
That's
And then everybody's like,
yeah.
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 I hate it, man. I hate it, man. At least with shit like fucking Among Us, everybody's pretty equal.
Yeah, and it's so quick. Like the rounds
is
are really
quick,
quick and stuff, and it's like so unserious that it's like, yeah. But
Anyway, Highguard. Max, what class are you going to play in Highguard?
I'm gonna play a guy that can put down a turret, mostly, possibly, because
Yeah,
I
you're gonna play
love
the
turrets.
turret.
I love turrets. You put a turret in the game, and I'll probably buy it, and I'll play it, and be like, I love putting down turrets, you know.
Yeah. Wardens.
What about you?
I'm looking at the wardens now. Hold on.
That's
I haven't
what they're
looked.
called?
I've tried to remain spoiler free.
Oh, I thought we were playing it, but I guess
No. I mean, yeah, but we are going to play it. But what I'm saying is, I didn't want to spoil myself beforehand. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The website is not low. I think everybody's flooding the website to try and get on it.
Download it, yeah. It's
Try and
gonna shoot
download
up.
it.
We're gonna see it going up in the Steam charts, you know.
This was a horrible mistake. I thought I'd be able to leave it all to the last minute, and now I realize, oh god, I'm not gonna get in, am I? I can't get into Highguard.
Oh
Everybody's
no!
favorite
Reviews
game.
came in. Reviews came in for Highguard. Just updated. It says mostly negative.
This game's been playable for like 5
Yeah, I don't know why these people. Wall breaking simulator 101. They took bits of
Yeah,
every
it's
single
just
type of
people,
team
like,
shoot
fucking
and threw
around.
it all together. It does not work. It's just blah and completely boring shell. I played it for 0.3 hours. So okay. Well, I don't know what to say. It's
You can't, well, first of all, you can't trust Steam reviews.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
people who
that's
leave
true.
reviews on Steam tend to be suboptimal when it comes to intelligence level.
wow.
Like, come
How
on,
dare
man.
you.
You see those damn reviews and you go, Jesus Christ, why am I reading these?
It's the beauty of the open market, you know.
There's like 1 in 50 that are actually like worth even reading, and the rest are like fucking absolute dreck.
Yeah, but
People
then
just trying to be funny because they
trying
treat it
to
like
be
a
funny,
message
yeah.
board more than anything. Anyway,
because people see community, because people are lonely, especially gamers.
and
the
because of
loneliest
that, I'm
of-
going
of
to disregard all the mostly negative reviews. I'm going to say Highguard is probably maybe the best game playable at the moment.
Okay, the game of the year, Highguard.
It's probably going to be game of the year. Yeah.
We're actually going to shift all the Expedition 33 rewards and give it to Highguard instead. Unfortunately, it just didn't make it for the Game Awards
Because of AI.
because of AI. AI didn't
Because they
prevent
lied
it from.
about AI.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, absolutely. They got automatically disqualified from getting any of the rewards. And it's cool that now, because they had AI, all those awards, they go to AI actually. They don't go to any. They go to
It's
AI.
actually
specifically.
ChatGPT's award.
Yeah, the ChatGPT comes onto stage and accepts all the awards instead. Yes,
I'm uninstalling Deadlock right now to make and Final Fantasy 14
to make space for Highguard. Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah,
that's
Yeah,
awesome,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I forgot I have Atlas. I need to play Atlas.
What's Atlas?
It's like a little furry MMO thing where you make like a tiny furry creature with big breasts and a butt.
That's awesome, man.
It is awesome.
That's a cool
Nah,
thing
it's
to
like
play.
it's like one of those semi MMOs where it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's kind of like an MMO but not really, but also is and
There
it's
was
more
a-
actiony. It's more actiony
Yeah, there was
rather
a
than like clicking and doing abilities. I think.
yeah. I was
Yeah, those.
I look for from time to time. I always like look at the like new and trending or like upcoming on Steam.
Hello and welcome to Dead Ensigns. This is your number one video game podcast. I'm Ben. This is
Highguard
Max.
podcast actually first in its first
Highguard
hi-
podcast.
ever. We could probably
We are
say
Highguard-pod.
yeah.
We are rebranding us from Dead Ensigns to
Yeah.
Highguard-pod.
We're gonna get into
title this
the
week.
creative club or whatever they call it, like the schemes that the companies do, where it's like you're our creative, make a content about for Highguard or whatever. But yeah, I was playing this. I was just looking at Steam, and I was like, oh, looking this game, and I was like looking at the screenshots. I didn't even look at the name, and I was like, oh, this looks kind of like a survival horror kind of shooter. I'm like,
And
this
it was
looks okay. Yeah, of course. And I was just like looking at it, and I clicked on it. I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting." But then I was like, "Oh, these are interesting designs for all the women." And then I look at it, and there's just like a cock in one of the pictures. I was like, "Oh, it's a hentai game."
It's,
I didn't even.
yeah.
It's I can appreciate a
What about
hentai
stuff
game.
now? I can
that has-
appreciate a hentai game. Huh?
The hentai game that at least tries to have like a game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it isn't just the sexual content. It's a mixture of both. It's it's the
Well, it's
mixture
like-
of textures, you know.
So the thing with Atlas, obviously, this is just going to be an image that you see and nobody else can see, but they can Google it themselves if you want. So there isn't any pornographic stuff in it, but the character designs look like this.
Well, let's have a look. I think I've seen this game. Yeah, I've seen this game, but it's it's just like an action RPG. Like it's like a weird game, but
Action
it's
MMO
like different.
RPG
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, it's different. I've seen it
But, I
on
mean, it's
Itch, I think,
relatively-
originally. But
yeah,
the
it's
character
relatively
designs
cheap.
are weird in a way. Not weird, but like a specific type.
I mean,
you
they're
know?
like stacked animal creatures.
Yeah.
So
Stack, absolutely.
if that's your
stack.
thing. You know.
Yeah, if that's your thing, yeah. Why not?
Go with God, I say, and be merry. Ben,
I bless
2:13.
you. Yeah, I bless thee. Go on.
I do bless. I do
and
bless.
play with your thick fairies.
You can play Atlas. We'll be playing Highguard. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm installing it right now in
You're
the
playing
middle of the podcast.
Okay.
It's downloading right this second.
Okay. It's gonna be good on the delay too, so your internet will start, delaying and stuff. Will make it really good for the podcast. But we'll.
Sorry, Max. Did you say something?
I was talking about.
Yes,
the
it will
delay.
make the delay really bad. I think. Sorry, I think you spoke over me.
I should start downloading it
Yeah,
at the same time too, also, so I will get the double delay. At this point, even longer delay.
They might even us out if you do.
Yeah, or I could maybe go into the future somehow. But I'm delayed so far that it
Have you started
moves
downloading
me
it?
into the future. Yes, I'm downloading Highguard right
Oh,
now.
would you look at that? We're back in sync. I can hear you normally
Yeah.
now anyway.
That's
Max,
awesome.
what a wonderful week it's been. The Oscars have been announced.
Yeah.
I know
Are you-
we would talk more about Highguard, but we haven't been able to play it yet, and we'll have to play it after we record.
Yeah, of
unfortunately, so
course. And
find out more of our Highguard reviews next week on Highguard-pod.
Are you doing your Oscars watching thing this year? You're gonna try.
Yeah, I've not missed too many.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I'll try and watch them all before the big night.
The big night.
I think there was some interesting Best Picture nominations. I wasn't expecting Begonia to be nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like it will win that because I think it's only the only other award it's been nominated for is Best Actress in a Leading Role with Emma Stone. But that's surprising. I think ultimately, I think everybody can see that it's the race between One Battle After Another and Sinners.
Probably.
Sinners
yeah.
breaking records with the amount of nominations. Which is fun. That's cool.
That would be insane if Sinners didn't win anything. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be
You think it's gonna get Emilia Perez, where it's nominated for a lot and wins jack shit?
yeah, but it's actually a good movie,
I know,
But
but it is.
Yeah, but I could kind of imagine. I don't want to imply anything in general about Hollywood, but it could get weird sometimes,
I think it will. I think it'll win an okay amount, even though it's nominated in almost every category. I think it will not win a majority of them. I think it'll probably it'll either take Best Picture or Best Directing. I think. I think Best Picture and Best Directing will go to either One Battle After Another or Sinners. So we'll just wait and see.
Okay, we'll see.
I don't think they'll actually win a lot of the awards they're nominated for.
Okay.
I'm not expecting it to be like a big sweep,
Not Sooner Sweep. And Avatar, did Avatar get nominated for anything?
VFX.
What did you just say?
Sorry. VFX. Sorry, is the delay back?
No. It was
okay.
you yawning into the
No,
mic.
it was me yawning. And costume.
It's because Highguard is they have a feature where it collects life energy out of you as it downloads to make you immerse and imbues a part of your soul into the game, which is
really cool.
very
That's one of the coolest
interesting.
features of it. I think,
The
personally.
coolest features, and it's also used as an anti-cheating a thing, because when you get caught cheating, it destroys a fraction of that soul. It uses. So you better don't cheat on Highguard, because you're going to lose your soul.
I don't plan to cheat on Highguard.
Never. I would never dream of doing that.
I've never cheated in a video game ever.
I never have done that either. I've cheated in board games, I think.
I've never cheated at a board game.
I think I cheated accidentally many times because I misread stuff sometimes.
I've never cheated in anything in my entire life except for relationships.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's admirable.
And I don't think
honestly.
that's a big deal.
That is the cool thing, is that people can just avoid you. They just don't get into a relationship with you, but they can deal with you as a business partner. Or
I mean, it makes it difficult. I have to move around a lot.
But
that's the danger of being solo poly.
You're low poly.
No, solo poly. Come on, bro.
Oh, I thought you're low poly, like you literally are low in polygons, like you are low quality for some reason. And I would have imagined what would have happened in the time since I seen you to have caused you to become low poly.
I just had to lower my resolution.
Yeah, you lowered your resolution. You were you felt that your resolution you were rendering at was too much effort for yourself.
Too high.
Yeah. Too high. The RAM, the RAM shortages and stuff. You were I'm gonna lower my own resolution.
It's the AI bubble, bro.
The AI bubble is causing humans to have to get rendered in real life, to get rendered by a lower quality. Well, what won't AI take from us? What won't
AI will not be taking? Hold on.
Starfleet Academy.
They won't be taking Jessie Buckley's award for Hamnet, as she plays Agnes Shakespeare's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely won't be taking Best Actor in a Leading Role. I don't know. Maybe
You're talking about AI actors. Is that what you're trying to
Timothée
imply?
Chalamet. I can't even remember the name of that AI actor that was going around
I can't.
You know what? No,
there's so many. I can't wait for that to happen eventually. It will be the ultimate loss of humanity for
I
us.
can't remember what it was. Some point last year, there was a film festival where somebody submitted an AI film, and it was
Yes, I think
really
I heard of that.
Bad. I feel like we maybe talked about it.
It was an animation or something, right? It was I don't know.
Either way, it was not well received, and not necessarily in just this is AI, but in the sense of this just isn't fitting any of the criteria that it's supposed to fit for this film festival, and also doesn't make any sense. It's really weird. Anyway.
There was what's that in Austin? What's the Austin Film Festival? South by Southwest? I don't remember. It's I don't remember what it's called, but it was at the beginning of the AI craze, and they took a bunch of AI sponsorships, and they were basically between indie movies that were just playing AI ads constantly, and everyone was booing in the entire theater at every single ad that they showed, and it was insane, because it was every single one was about this new AI tool, will allow you to boost your creativity and stuff like that, and that's so tone deaf, to to put that there, It's these people are gonna appreciate these tools we're making for them that just make them obsolete in a way, not even obsolete because they're not replacing people because they suck, right? It's just they're just imitating creativity in the shallowest way, and it's but they took the money for the sponsors,
What I found interesting is that Frankenstein was nominated for quite a few things at the Academy Awards.
Did you not think it was good? I haven't watched it, so
I don't know. I don't really like it too much. I don't think I'm a big I think I appreciate Guillermo del Toro's ethic and ideology when it comes to films. Yeah, he's a very dedicated and creative person, but I don't think I generally like his films.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. They're okay. I can't. I haven't seen this one, so
Like
I can't
Pacific
really
Rim.
compare it.
It's a cool movie.
Yeah, it's a cool movie.
Well, you
Big
gotta
robots.
catch up, buddy. You gotta catch up.
Would we be able to? Do you think if we got into a Jaeger, is that what they're called? What are they called? Jaeger?
Yeah, they were Jaegers.
Do you think we would be able to control it if we got into one?
You think we'd be able to sync or whatever?
To sync?
Drift compatible. That's it.
Drift compatible. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
I
Yeah.
think we would be okay. I think we
Yeah.
would be all right.
I think we can like take a few steps. Maybe we won't be able to fight like a thing, but we can.
But it builds
take a
up over
couple.
time as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
think we would be good enough to be considered at the beginning, and then it will
we'd
get
yeah.
stronger.
There would be better people than us there too. There would be actual. I could just
But I
ditch
mean,
you
they're
and take
probably
my
like
brother or
twins
something.
and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
well,
that's
maybe I'll choose
unfortunate.
my brother. In fact, you know what? I'll choose both of my brothers, and then we'll do the awesome
Triplet.
Chinese one,
Yeah.
the Crimson Typhoon, the awesome Chinese Jaeger, where it's got the extra arm on the back.
Yeah.
Those robots were cool as fuck, man.
Yeah, they were interesting.
They're
I don't
good-ass
remember what
movie.
was happening in the next Pacific Rim movies at
I
all.
didn't watch that shit.
I'm gonna take.
Didn't it have Idris Elba in it?
I think so. I'll
He's
take
in
a
lot
dog.
of crap, isn't he?
I would just. Yeah, he is. But I think he just plays in a lot of things.
He just
acts
is fine
in
with a
everything.
paycheck. He just wants a paycheck.
Yeah.
He's cool with a paycheck. And
He was
I
like-
don't. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll be in Cyberpunk. Whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be at Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, Hobson Shaw.
Yeah, I'll do like 15 ads for GoDaddy.
Yeah,
or
so
whatever.
many ads. So many ads. Idris Elba's and I'll do a weird documentary about gold. I think at one
Yep.
point he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I would do a dog Jaeger where it's me and a dog. It's my dog. We're synced, and the Jaeger is in the shape of a four, like it runs on four legs. You know.
Okay.
I don't know how it would work, but I think we could do it. He would be. He's such a loyal companion for me.
Then
that
you
I
can't
could
do the
sync
awesome thing like picking up a giant like freighter ship and
That's
swinging
true.
it like a sword,
That I could,
which
but
is
I
like
could
the
do
coolest
the.
shit in the entire movie.
But I could do a sword in the dog with a sword in
you
the mouth,
can't,
sort of
man.
thing. You know.
You're not
I could do a
Diamond Dog.
wolf with a dog with a sword in its mouth thing. You think I wouldn't be able to do that? Okay. well,
Oh, you're just talking about a Zoid, man. You want to play a little Zoid.
Zoid?
A Zoid, yeah.
What's a
You don't-
Zoid?
You don't know about Zoids?
No, I don't know about Zoids.
Zoids are like a mecha franchise, but the mechas are like big tigers and wolves and stuff.
There's too many of those, man.
It's quite popular. There's also dinosaurs. There's like T-Rexes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a Zoid. This
There's
is the shit
too
you
many-
want to pilot.
There's too many mecha. Oh yeah, that just looks like Is it Power Rangers? No,
No, it's
Didn't
Zoid.
Power Rangers also had like a
Power Rangers had Megazords.
yeah, and one of them was like a panther
One
or a
of them
tiger, right?
was like a wolf.
A wolf or something. And he was like the arm or some bullshit.
There's like a saber-toothed tiger and a triceratops.
I have
And an
very little
elephant. And and then the like T-Rex one, I think.
From the
I had
amount-
the Megazord as a kid.
from-
I loved it.
from the amount of Power Rangers I've watched. I don't remember much about it like at all.
I
like,
loved Power Rangers when I was a kid. I don't remember any of it, but I loved Power Rangers when I was like
Yeah,
pre 10 years old.
yeah. It's yeah. I can't think of like the only thing I believe concretely like I remember is that the bullies and they come in and it goes burp, 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 burp.
You only remember that because Bulk
Yeah.
and Skull's theme is like a meme, like a little bit of a meme.
It
now.
is a good theme though. That's a good theme to have when you come in. Honestly,
Yeah, it's a good like bumbling fools
yeah.
track. The weird thing about that though is that although I loved Power Rangers stuff when I was like 5 to 8 years old, like adored Power Rangers, as an adult, I have not been
Yeah.
able to get into the like Sentai stuff that people really love.
Don't they do like a weird thing where they like have the fight scenes are recorded like from the Japanese show and they do all the like teenage stuff locally.
I don't
like,
think they do that so much now. I think nowadays it's all like cohesive with each other, but back in the day, it was the Power Rangers was like a show, and it would be the Rangers fighting monsters. And then when they brought it over to America, Saban Entertainment or whatever was like, we need like cut-ins, we need like a storyline of teens and stuff.
In
Power
America,
Rangers.
so it's localized, but that's why they're always in like a quarry while fighting the guys, you know, because they're just like, well, every country has a quarry, right, that you can just kind of battle things in. It's a universal language, you know, it's a constant, a quarry.
Yeah.
We should get a quarry and put a podcast studio.
Get a quarry?
Yeah, just like an old, like, flooded quarry, and we put, like, a desk in there, and that's where we record our
You can build like podcast. An underwater...
a dome?
Studio.
You want to put a dome underwater? That's a podcast studio? How do we get there? How do you get to the dome? Do we just live there in the dome? We just get locked in there and we don't leave?
Tunnel.
That's like a Soma thing, and then we go insane.
There's a Soma type.
Yeah, we go insane, and then what does it mean to be human and make a podcast? You know, what does that mean? What does it mean? The virus or whatever, the biological virus, the bioorganic virus is its orders are to maintain our ability to create podcasts, but we didn't specify the things narrowly. Like there's too broad of a command, so we're just like a flesh abomination creating recordings. You know.
I didn't finish Soma, so
no,
I wouldn't know. Sorry.
Yeah, something like that.
I trust you. I guess to wrap up the little thing I was going to say on the Oscars is that I did see Hamnet this week, which is one of the Best Picture nominees. Saw that on Saturday. And it was quite good. It was good, quite a tear-jerker. I don't know if it's the best film of last year, that's for sure. I don't think it's one of the best films I have seen last year, but I thought it was pretty well done. It's very historical fiction, because it portrays how the play Hamlet came into being, but it's very dramatized, and I don't think it's actually accurate to. I don't think that much is actually known about why Hamlet was written, but the movie is very much making the statement of, like, you know, Hamlet is Hamlet, their son dying is what made Shakespeare write Hamlet, you know.
I've been thinking the entire time. I've been thinking about gooning, but for crying. I'm just trying to think of like the term that you would use for it. Could that be a thing? Like people get together in the tear caves and they watch sad stuff just to get all the tears out, you know? Do you think it's more positive to like just cry together than to goon together? Do you think that's good, that we can make that a thing?
I think it would be better. I don't think you'd be able to make it a thing.
No, unfortunately.
I don't think people have the need to cry that much. Even if you cry a lot, it's like the issue with the gooning and masturbation as an addiction.
Yeah.
Is that the more you do it, the more you want to do it, right? Whereas I think crying as a release is something you do, and doing it more often doesn't make you want to cry more, because you just kind of get it out of your system, and then you're like, all right, I'm good for a bit. You know what I mean?
Maybe people need to just try it, you know? I feel like people just have to give it a
chill out. You know?
Just don't do anything. That's
just
all.
Take a break.
Just take a break.
Don't do anything. Just do some simple stuff, you know? Eat like a mini cupcake.
Eat a slider.
Mini muffin slider, maybe. Just eat small foods and chill out.
Ride a tiny car, maybe.
A handful of grapes.
Raisins,
Tiny
actually,
car.
because they're smaller than the
Yeah,
grapes.
yeah, but a handful of raisins is lots of grapes.
I guess so. There is that balance of like not too many of things.
Like a
but
grape
less
is bigger
small
than
things.
a raisin, but I would say a handful of grapes feels like less than a handful of
You
raisins.
need less things and smaller things. Make sure that if you're having smaller things, you don't have more things because there's
A pinch of raisins.
a dozen of raisins.
A dozen of raisins.
A dozen of raisins.
If you're feeling spicy, a baker's dozen maybe.
Maybe.
That's one extra raisin.
A tiny bed, lie down in a tiny bed in a tiny house.
Yeah. And then, once you feel you got it out of your system, order everything off of the menu at Burger King. And then eat it all at once.
binge. Yeah, just binge
Yeah,
it.
just
Yeah,
binge.
That's the healthy thing of doing things. It's just like, don't do anything.
Don't do anything
But
and
then
binge
and
like
then
crazy.
just hit it, you know?
Just go absolutely ham on food and drink and sleeping and masturbation and everything.
Yeah. All in one. That's the thing.
All
At
at the
least
same
if you do it in one day, right, you won't be able to fit too much of it into one day. If you try to do everything, all your vices in one day, you know?
Yeah.
Then you get it out of your system. So it kind of just
Talk about a cheat day.
the time constraint is going to be better for you than to do it tiny little bits of these vices for the entire year, you know. Put it on one day, but then it's like, I've been masturbating for 4 hours, but I need to binge eat. That will take like 10 hours, you know. It's like I guess I need to masturbate less so I can eat more, and then it's all kind of equals out in a way, you know. It's all about balance. It's all
Speaking of
about
balance, how's your week been, Max?
It's not very balanced. I could tell you that.
I'm sorry to hear. Too
Yeah.
much masturbation, huh?
No, I'm not sleeping enough.
Oh,
Because I've been
too much
masturbating too much.
Oh, I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry to hear.
I wake up. I stay in I don't sleep. I stay in a state of delirium, and then I masturbate in that state, and that
Okay.
and it feels like there are ghosts around me at all times. You know. Have you ever seen?
What does that
Have you ever seen how a turtle sees? Have you ever seen those simulations where everything is like delayed? Like everyone just has a delay over it.
Oh, what do you mean?
That's
have you
how
ever
I
seen those
see.
simulations about how a turtle sees? What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean a turtle sees delayed?
I don't think it's like because their reaction times are so slow. They're just like.
I don't think their
things
reaction
move
times
to-
are that slow. They are just slow.
I think their reaction times are slow because then.
No,
they
have you
wouldn't
seen
be
a
able
snapping
to...
turtle? You fucking hold like a stick in front of their mouth and
Yeah,
just
but
goes.
yeah, but they do it after like 10 seconds.
They don't
of
do it
staring
after
at
10
it first.
seconds.
They know exactly where you are and they're waiting there, and then after 10 seconds they go now, and then
They're
snap you.
waiting.
And
I think
because
they're
people
waiting
are
for the purpose to lower the guard of the thing.
Of
It seems
course.
like a still stationary thing, and then they go snap. I don't think that's like an unintentional thing.
maybe it's do turtles have slow reaction times?
But when they're having sex, it's funny as fuck. The like noise they make.
Oh no, the AI told me that turtles do not generally have slow reaction times. I believe that then. I would believe the AI. I won't believe you, but I believe the AI. When it
The
tells
AI
me.
corroborated my statement.
Yeah.
Like when they're laying there, they're going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. You had
It's
sex with
funny
a
as
boot. It's very
What
funny.
I always see is a video of the turtle like slamming its head into stuff.
Into a boot.
Why do they
like,
do that? Yeah.
They're just.
But also like in a racist way.
Yeah, I've seen the.
Have you
black
seen like because
boots
they
and
take
it
the
has,
tape
like-
off? Yeah, they take the tape off, the white tape, and it starts slamming it. And then they
I don't
put a
think
white
it
thing
has,
in front
like,
and it
a-
chills out.
I don't think it interprets color in terms of race like we do. I don't, but I
I
don't
think
know.
it
Maybe I
does.
could be wrong. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Racist Turtles, and it's just them. Who got the hoods on the.
a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, they have the hoods of the KKK.
Well, something we both did this week that we can talk about.
Yeah.
Starfleet
we done?
Academy. Episode 3 of season 1.
Vitus reflux.
Vitus reflux. You said that, and then it reminded me there's a whole thing about plants in this episode.
Yeah, I didn't get
just
that.
remembered the whole thing of like the stupid
Lesson.
plant that is a protected species, but also seems to grow instantly.
Instantly, yeah.
They're gigantic in like an hour for some reason.
They're like, I don't know, the scenes of, you know, what is she called? Nala, like the captain. Either I was just not listening, which is likely, watching this show, but I just couldn't understand the lesson that she was trying to imprint onto the student. Like, I guess like patience or something, but then they just
No, it
fuck
wasn't.
with them.
It was more like the issue was
Be
is
smart.
the war college, which I don't understand why we have a war college still. Like, I don't know why that's a separate institute. Like, I understand why it was made because of the whole burn and everything. It's like, Starfleet has to protect itself now because the world is dangerous because of the burn. Like, I get all of that. But why do we still have it? Why are we still like, yeah, we should probably still have people who don't have any knowledge or empathy for other races and are just like, I have learnt to shoot and kill. That's
because
it.
it's an institution, man. You don't get rid of institutions day to day. They just established.
No, but I'm saying,
Starfleet
why can't that shit be folded in more to the actual Starfleet Academy? Why is it treated as this, like, the way they treat it in this is like it's the camp on the other side of the lake, you know?
Yeah, it does feel weird because it's like, it's implying, like, I feel like fucking Starfleet officers do all the same shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, it's implying as if, like, they're, like, more focused on, like, combat and stuff. But I feel like every single Starfleet officer is a very capable fighter.
Exactly. It's like
and
you
tactician,
would need to know all that stuff anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I guess,
So
values, I don't know.
are we
but
still
it's
like, oh yeah, if you want to join Starfleet Academy, you can just choose to go to boot camp instead.
yeah, it's just the Marines
And I
or
guess
whatever.
it's like basically the exact same course. I don't fucking know, man. Either way.
Yeah.
So they're playing pranks on the main school, the academy, and Nala 8 wants it to end, but the guy who's the separate dean of the war college
Yeah.
is trying to show how cool the war college is and how Starfleet Academy is like a bunch of pussies for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But she's not going to fall into his mentality and help her students prank the other school.
I like how when we
But
talk
she will let them do it because I don't fucking know.
I like how when we talk about this show, we're like, I think they're doing this. You know, like it takes us like fucking.
It's because
5
as
minutes
I'm
to
describing
form a
this, I'm
sentence.
thinking about all the other plot lines
Yeah.
and stuff that were in the episode. They have those stupid like paintball that
Oh
they
my
say
God,
is like a sport. They
It's-
treat it as though it's like this crazy sport, but it's literally just like a war game. Like there's
Yeah,
nothing about it that's different from.
It's like a laser tag, but like it has like the thing with
What
like
is the name of this
mascots, and it's
No, I don't think the actual game Calica.
maybe
I don't think the actual game uses.
No.
I don't think the actual game uses the mascots. I think they just did that for the stupid thing they did in the middle that didn't go anywhere because the teachers came along and stopped it.
I think they do, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's.
Let me see. Maybe it is a real thing from. No, it's
I feel
not.
like didn't.
No,
Okay,
it's
well,
not a real
I don't.
thing. It's something they added in this episode.
I don't remember what that other sport that they used to play with. Like Bashir played it with.
That was like super racquetball.
Yeah, super racket.
That was like
racquetball, and I
super
thought it was-
duper racquetball, where instead of just bouncing it off one wall, you bounce it
Yeah.
off of the entire room, and there
Yeah.
are targets for some reason.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
can't remember what it's called, but it was some.
At least
stupid
it's
crazy
trying
shit.
to be something weird and futuristic, I guess. You know, compared to
but
this, which is
but
like
the strange thing about Calica and the way it's portrayed is that instead of having like this is again going back to it being like just a war game kind of thing. Instead of it having a specific arena, it has a simulation of like a war-torn battlefield.
Yeah.
And people are very afraid playing it, even though the worst that happens is you get hit by a teleportation.
You get teleported away when you get
just
hit.
Takes you out of the game.
Yeah.
So, but they're freaking out as though it's like this big scary thing.
Yeah, it's like there's no danger of dying.
They treat it so frightening, and there's nothing happening in it. They're just running around playing laser tag.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is that they joke about the fact that it just seems like laser tag, and then they show it, and they're all scared, but it still just looks like laser tag. They haven't added any aspect of it to differentiate it from the joke they make early on, you know.
But that's what the show does. That's what, like, it's like that joke with the warp cores on the pajamas that the Nala is wearing,
Yeah, there's like a point where she's got the warp cores pajamas. She's got pajamas with a warp core pattern.
Yeah,
and that alone is just like you pointed it out, like, oh, she's got warp core pajamas, and I was like, haha, that's cute. And then they feel the need to still point it out. They still need to they need to shove it in your face. Yeah. They need to have Caleb go, why are you wearing pajamas with accordions on them? And then she goes, yeah, they're warp core pajamas. And it's like, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up.
There can't just be like a detail, or it can't be just like a thing to just kind of be,
Yeah.
It has to be pointed in your face, so you don't miss it, because they're just so...
I don't know if I said it last...
They're just so proud of it, that they just gotta get you to fucking understand it,
I don't know if I said it last episode, but there's so much to this show that loves being cliched, loves being tropey, and then pointing out how tropey and cliched it is without ever trying to subvert your expectations on it.
Yeah.
So it's just this horrible fucking self-aware little fucking cunt of a show. I hate this fucking show so much. Christ, I hate this show so fucking much. And I want to be clear. I want to be clear here, okay? Because I think I forgot to mention this last week. But I love everybody in this show. I think everybody in this show is a beautiful person, and I would love to watch another show with these people in. So I think they're all wonderful. I think the performances aren't like that bad. They're fine for what for the material. But the issue is that the material they're working with is absolute dog shit.
Yeah,
it's like
you can't.
It's atrociously. The quality control of the show itself is atrocious. Max double-checked earlier to see if they had updated it, and they had actually updated the show to correct this error. But a sort of like 15 minutes into the episode, we're watching a scene, and you can hear it most on Nala Ake's voice, on Holly Hunter's voice, because she has a very specific voice. I was looking it up, and apparently she speaks kind of like out of the side of her mouth because she had hearing problems or something, and that's kind of like why she talks like that.
I think she even moves, she angles her mouth, I think, even when she talks like that. Yeah.
So she has a more distinct voice than everybody else, and that's why it was easiest to hear the fact that there's like a weird electronic kind of, there's like a filter over everybody's dialogue in this episode when we watched it that they've since taken out, it seems like. And it is over all of it. And I pointed it out first. I was like, can you go back? And you rewound it and listen to it again. And I was like, why does her voice sound super fucked up? What is wrong with her voice right now? And then that's when you started to hear it as well on lots of you hear it on like every single person's voice. You made a great theory of what you think it is, and I think you might have been correct. But we Googled it as well. I was looking up threads, like, are we crazy? Is it just because we're watching this, like, on... we watched it officially.
Yeah, that's the thing. We watched it.
We were watching it officially. We were watching it on Prime, on Paramount Plus, on Prime.
Yeah.
So this wasn't some like
in my living room,
illegal stream in Max's living room. I'm going to rewind it and we listened to it. I was looking up threads and other people were like, the weird thing is it was like 50-50. Some people were like some people were like, the audio sounds fucked up in this episode. What's wrong with it? And then other people just going, that's just Holly Hunter's voice. And it's like, no, there's definitely something wrong because it sounds worse than the previous episodes. And what was your theory, Max?
My theory was that basically the Klingon student, he has Jaden. Not only does he puts on a voice here, they also add an effect to his voice that you can clearly hear in the other episodes.
You can hear it in the other episodes. It's got like they do they have a couple filters passing over his voice to make it sound a little deeper and a little like gravelier, I guess.
Yeah,
a little more fried.
Yeah, and my theory was that they either left. They put it on the wrong timeline. They put the filter on the wrong timeline for the maybe overall dialogue, and it just applied it. They applied it to the entire audio track for the dialogue instead of just the Klingon's voice, and they didn't notice basically. And
I think that might be the case.
And they probably re-rendered it. I would imagine probably they just re-rendered they moved the thing and they re-rendered it and they uploaded it. So. But that's a minimum, like that's a minimum of like it's such a, like, you just do have someone else watch it. I don't know. So they can hear it, because
they've rendered it and it just makes me think that, are they like this and the effects last week with the whales and shit just make me wonder, like, are they like up against the clock? They're like really trying to get this out ASAP. Like, are they finishing these episodes like the 2 days before they upload them?
There's a sweatshop of fucking Star Trek episodes. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand how that because there's that somebody. We also saw somebody online. I shared the post with you, but somebody online was showing how they like just completely reuse a different planet. It's not even like they use the same asset. They just grab a shot from Strange New Worlds and change the name of the planet over it to be Bajor in the first episode. And it's like, excuse me, sorry, I got lost. I'm gonna give me 1 second. Sorry, getting a lot of gunk in my throat there all of a sudden. Anyway, what was I?
The planet
back in. Yeah. Yeah, they haven't edited it in any way. Even something that would take like fucking 5 minutes, like just fucking with the color so it looks different,
That's true. Yeah, you could just put a different fucking color over it or something.
And it's like, it would be so easy to mask it and keep the space part the exact same color, and then just like just fuck with the color pass on the planet itself. Really easy for like fucking take 5 seconds in After Effects, and they don't fucking bother. They just changed the fucking name from, what was it, Kylie 279 to Bajor, and they were like, that's Bajor. There you go, fucking whatever.
Yeah,
the quality control in this show is awful. The show itself is atrociously written. It's not very nice looking. The sets are super over designed. Really, really way too expensive looking. Nothing is simple. Everything is flashy and sucks. Everything is flashy and it sucks. Complete shit, man.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
It's rough. It's unfortunately rough to watch this, and that's like what I was. It's just the lack of craftsmanship. It's just so visible on this. Like it does very much feel like. Unfortunately, a lot of people work on it. It's like it's just a job, that's just gotta get done, and it's like even like the thing with the audio, it just shows that like either it was like the person editing it and like then when here's the file and nobody else looked at it afterwards, and then they just dragged it,
shot that shit online.
Yeah, it's like
upload that to the Amazon Prime servers.
Because like when people care, things like that don't happen because people are like proud, of the thing that they're doing. So they watch it over and make sure, and it's like
there's no pride because the people working on this show are probably getting paid like pennies compared to what they would on other shows, I imagine.
That's true. So
they're probably just like, fuck it, just fucking grab that shot from Strange New World, slap it in there, save some fucking time, save some money.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, who fucking cares? And it's
cares?
like I was
why do we care, man? Why the
I was
fuck
talking
do we fucking care?
I was talking to someone that was like a big Star Trek head, and they was like, "Oh, maybe that'll be a good episode because this is like writers from Lower Decks on the thing." And so it's like, man, it's a drop in the ocean. How much can you even do as a fucking 2 or 3 writers, that were on a different show in this, Maybe there'll be like a funny joke that they'll write and it will be actually funny, But
this is where
so
it comes in as
know?
like this is why having a good director is important.
And a good showrunner too.
Well, yeah, but it's like if you to have somebody higher up that believes in it, that fucking that trickles down, that love and craft trickles down, and people below them, you can give them inputs on how you think it should be, and they can give you input back. But it seems like they just really don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they just want to. They just were like, can we write a Star Trek show that fits the 14 to 18 demographic? What if it was like we said it in fucking school? They're like in Star Trek school.
And I kind of like the idea of like, it's like a flying school, I like it, I like that concept, but it's just like not doing anything. We're still having. It's gonna be so funny if we don't actually fly this fucking ship ever again in this season.
If they don't ever do that, then it's like, what the fuck was the point of that?
Yeah, let's see if that's gonna be the case. Because if it's going to be the thing,
they must have to at some point.
It must have to, but at the same time, man,
it would be insane if they didn't. It would drive me crazy if they didn't actually do that. No. I think that would be the point where I would straight up, the one thing that would make me go, I cannot watch these shows anymore.
Yeah, this is
as long as they keep making them like this, I can't watch these shows anymore. I was a point halfway through this episode, I think, like maybe a bit through the big fucking game fight, that they were playing.
Yeah, the game, yeah.
They organize a secret battle, Calica battle between Starfleet Academy main character students and the War College students.
Yeah.
And that was just halfway through that where I just felt like a little bit of my soul leave my body.
Same.
And I was like,
Same.
Why the I got.
I couldn't. I was like, I had like welting up tears in my eyes because I was like, what am I watching? Why is this this isn't fun to watch? It's just filler. Them just like running around pretending to shoot each other is just so.
It's so bad, and it's melodramatic in such a bad way. Too,
yeah, their entire tactics was to shoot such a amazing thing. She shoots the replicators in the hole, and I was like, "What do you mean?"
And they just start producing steam,
smoke. Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?" It's like, is that like, when someone like tries to write like not a smart character, but like a character that like is a great tactician, and they just do like nothing that's like that. Like innovative or like tricky, where it's like, wow, that's actually a good plan, that you're like, no, it's like they can't even write this. They're trying to introduce this, like, she's such a good leader, she's a tactician, but she doesn't feel like one because it's just telling us she is, because it's just, oh my god, man, that was rough. I legitimately like flashing back to that moment of like I was just staring at them like running around, man. That's insane, man.
Anyway, it's a weird episode because it's like they have this whole pranking war, and then along the back of that, they're trying to all get onto the Calica team. So they decide that in order, because we can't prank them back because Captain Holly Hunter would be mad at us, we'll do a secret Calica tournament. And that feels like a natural conclusion of these two storylines,
Yeah.
And I thought that was how it was going to conclude, because Tig Notaro and her partner, which we find out is the Jem'Hadar lady, whose name I can't remember, they stumble upon their game, and I'm thinking, oh, we're gonna have a scene where they like, oh, please don't cancel the game, and then they look the other way because they're like, they just want this shit to end, the prank war to end, so they're gonna let them have their unsanctioned game and then punish them afterwards.
Yeah,
but no, they're like, no, we're punishing you now, and then they cancel the game, and then they just do one big prank on the War College.
Yeah, I didn't.
And then
get
the War
how...
College is like, you know what, Starfleet Academy, you're all right.
Yeah. I'm finishing this. I agree to ceasefire. You know, the fucking War College guy comes in, and it's like.
A Paramount Plus show talking about ceasefires.
There was like
I would have thought the storyline would have gone a different way.
There is like this weird scene where like the captain is telling them like Nala is like telling them about like, and there is the old man and he's hunched over and obsessed with tea or something. And she's like talking in code, like she's implying, and he's got one eye because the one eye is representing the lock on his door. Remember? It's like, and I'm like, what is this? What is that supposed to mean? Is she encouraging to do the prank or not then? Because like, the way he...
No, it's both, because she can't lose face by stooping down to his level, but also she recognizes that the only way they'll stop is if they also do a big prank on them.
I guess, yeah. But
that's
it's like...
the idea, but it's just... I mean, who would have thought? Like everything else in this fucking show, it's poorly handled and sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. Well...
Fuck it. We'll be watching more next week.
Yeah, we have to eat this garbage, you know. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, we do. It is rough to see, though. Just the decline in general, because like even I think I
said it during this episode, but I'm shocked that it could get worse than Discovery and Picard.
Yeah, like
Strange New Worlds, the most recent season was bad, but the first two seasons overall were like whatever. Lower Decks was like surprisingly good.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
but then this is like, I'm shocked that they could actually make something that out the gate is worse than Discovery and Picard.
Yeah. At least Picard was funny to watch. Like, Picard, I didn't have any really moment, like, it was really incredibly funny to watch, you know? Like, this
so
is...
bad, it was funny.
Yeah, it's just amazing, you know? Like, and this is just... Like, there's something different about this. Like,
it's mostly just boring.
Yeah, that's the
mostly
thing,
just,
right?
I'm not... the characters aren't relatable in any way. And I don't even mean from, like, these teens, I can't relate to the teens. It's like, I can't imagine teens relating to this show.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anybody relating to these characters because they all fucking suck.
Yeah, we had like this
like really boring
daddy issues. We had the daddy parents issues. We had there was like, because they bond over it. The British evil British guy that's not evil, and the captain.
And Galaxy, whatever her name is.
Genesis.
That's the fucking one.
They like kind of bond over the fact in the end that she has like the Admiral like.
And then
father.
they will get on the Calico.
Would you pick Admiral father or what's the sex planet from Risa mother? What would you pick? Admiral father or Risa? No, it's like the default daughter.
No, I get what you're going for, but it's
I don't know.
What do you mean, would I rather have a Risa mother?
I don't know.
You'd at least chosen the Darren thing where he had like rich parents.
Or what? Rich parents or what?
Or Admiral Father, because those were the fucking two things that the episode presented.
But because there was two of them then. That's why I didn't cover that for some reason. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Which one would you pick? Rich strict parents or Admiral Father, which also is also
rich parents, because at least I get fucking money, I guess.
Yeah, okay, well.
Cash money.
But there's no money in this in this Starfleet. Whatever, doesn't matter. Go on. What was you say? Yeah.
It was good. The most recent episode was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Disgusting burn, dude.
Yeah.
Holy moly, that was gross.
Yeah.
Hiyachi-machi. Oh,
was
mama.
it this episode where they were setting him the ball joint in the guy's arm?
That was last episode.
That was rough. That was another
that
rough.
Was bad.
Like,
that was very bad.
Because they had to get the one of the doctors, like the junior doctors, to put his fingers under the ball joint and like push it back.
Put the fingers in there.
Yeah, push it back into space. That's insane that a human body can do that.
Squirm, bro. It makes you squirm.
That your arm can like fall out if it's like place, and they can just kind of like click, pop
We
it
got
back
the
into
conclusion to the abused child storyline.
place. Yeah,
Not abuse.
not abuse. Don't judge. Don't judge when you see it. Be
I wonder
careful.
if they did that because obviously that was the doctor, the lady in the first season who dealt with the human trafficking storyline.
Yeah.
And the other abused child storyline, and she was like right on both counts. So I wonder if they threw that in there to be like, she's not a savant. I guess,
I guess, yeah.
But
she was like
the important thing is that even if it wasn't that, it's important that they checked anyway.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
Otherwise, the child is in danger.
Exactly, and it's better to check than to regret it later that you haven't done anything about it, because that could eat at you forever.
It eats
But
at me forever.
But then he loved really.
I don't want to get into it. Then he what though?
Well, nothing. Yeah, go on.
No?
No, nothing. There's helmets. Helmets are repeating for some reason.
Yes,
Helmets.
I'm worried for
I
Dr.
don't-
Robbie because they open the show
Robbie.
with him riding his motorcycle without a helmet, and he's going on a long sabbatical
Yeah.
motorcycle trip. And there was another thing about a guy who fell off of or got in a crash, and he wasn't wearing a helmet. And Dr. Robbie lied. He said he does
did.
wear a helmet,
Yeah,
but
he
he
did.
doesn't. He doesn't
then-
wear a helmet. We know that's
Absolutely.
because we saw it. No,
And then they had the burn lady. She was like giving him like grief
give him a
over
hard
the
time.
fact for
She was his
riding a
midlife
motorcycle.
crisis vacation. You know,
Yeah,
on
the
a
motorcycle. You're gonna hurt yourself. You know, you're nearly 50. You know, you shouldn't be doing
I'm
anything.
worried. I'm worried for Dr. Robbie.
He's gonna end up in the pit. You know, on the other end of the pit.
A lot
Because
of
he's not the
people
doctor?
didn't like the scenes with that old lady as well. I think a lot of people thought that the I didn't have a problem
Jesus.
with it personally. A lot of people didn't thought that
Just killed the spider.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
A lot of people thought the dialogue with you know, when they were talking about the massacre, the Tree of Life massacre and stuff. A lot of people thought that was a little ham-fisted. I kind of liked it. I don't think it was too bad. They had it was interesting seeing people talk about it online because people with experience of that time in Pittsburgh
Yeah.
also were saying like the show is very accurate though with how much the Muslim population stepped up in the wake of that to help people, you know.
Yeah. Like, you know, it's
Which is
if
like,
it's
that's cool.
and
I don't know. I
like,
don't have a problem
it's
with
not.
it. It was interesting to see people have an issue with the dialogue, I guess.
Because it's
I like
she was a victim, right, of that of this event. It was the thing that happened to her that made her land in the hospital was directly caused by it because she was having a PTSD
That was
episode
well written, I think,
due to the fireworks that the kids were, because it was 4th of July, right? It's 4th of July
the
that's happening.
firecrackers and stuff.
Yeah. So it's like there is a connection, like a logical connection of why these things. And there's a lot of Muslims working in the hospital. So it's not really like, you know, because like there is that implication of her not wanting to deal with a non-Jewish doctor, I think, at one point.
Yeah,
right?
early on, she had she didn't want the nurse to do anything until the doctor had arrived.
Yeah, because he's like...
I don't think she knew the doctor was going to be Jewish, though, from the dialogue.
Yeah, I think...
it was just the doctor, right. But then he was like, hi, I'm Dr. Rabinovich, and she was like, oh.
Yeah, so then she was a lot more open, basically. And she opened up about the reason why it was happening. But yeah, she's like an old person. I feel like old people just do that. Honestly, they just talk about things.
I don't think it was unnatural. I agree.
So, and if that's the case, if that's the people that lived in Pittsburgh, because we're not from fucking there, we don't know how it was. So we can't comment on that. And if people are saying that. That's how it
hold
happened.
On. That narrows it down too much. We might be from Pittsburgh.
Actually, that's true. Yes,
we may.
Hey, I'm walking
have knowledge
here.
of Pittsburgh.
Hey,
I don't think they say that.
Hey, I'm walking here. I've got my cheesy Philly steak or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
They're an entirely different zone. Literally in the name, dude.
I'm eating a borscht. I'm eating a borscht right now.
Yeah, that's not bad. I think that's not bad.
Well, I don't know. I
like the
a good
episode,
show.
though. I like the episode.
Still
Still
like
a good
the
show.
Still a good show. It is I'm interested in what because the last episode, season, they had this huge event that happened, right? That like
they teased at the end of this episode, didn't they? There was the head nurse gets a call about lots of going to need a lot of beds and stuff because there was an issue at another hospital, so they're diverting ambulances to the pit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. I'm glad that at least while we're watching Starfleet Academy, there's like something good for us to.
It was funny too.
It helps a lot.
It was very funny, and I was like, "Oh, should we watch Academy, Pit, and then the Academy?" And you were like, "No, let's watch the Academy."
Could you imagine if we had done it that way around?
It would have been bad.
That would have made Starfleet Academy even harder because we would have just been sitting there like, let's just turn this off. Let's just turn this. Let's just do anything else right now.
Yeah.
We don't need to be watching this crap. At least with the Pit afterwards, it was like, all right, let's just get this over with.
Cleanse our palate a little bit, you know.
We'll get a nice treat afterwards with the Pit. Some horrible effects, you know.
Yeah.
Horrible as in like realistic and makes you squirm and
they look like they've been assets made for an Xbox 360, you know, in the early 2000s.
Oh my god, man, that's when I was making the thumbnail last week, I was because I wanted to do something with whales. I was gonna take a screenshot of that scene and put in like a 3D GIF of a whale, which I didn't end up doing, but I did look it up anyway. I did look up the scene anyway, and I was looking at it again, and beforehand I was thinking, were we too hard? Maybe I was just crazy. Maybe we were too harsh, and it actually looked okay. And I saw it again. I was like, "Holy fuck, that looks bad."
Yeah,
that looks like shit.
And that's the thing. It's like, what's the worst thing about all this shit is that like I was saying before we started, it's like this feels like there won't even be a single like interesting episode. Like it's not going to hit at least one, maybe something.
I can't imagine it being good at any point. Man, look at, bro, I'm gonna send you a screen. Look at how bad that shit was, man. How?
They're so flat, man.
Like it's like right up against the glass, but it's so tiny. The ground looks like shit, man.
Yeah, the perspective is all weird.
Holy
I don't
moly.
know.
Oh my god, how did they do that? Oh, all right.
We'll end on the whales, I guess.
Well, Alan on the whales, thank you for listening to Dead Ensigns. My Highguard download has just finished. So the first real episode of Highguard-pod will be next week. Just wait and see our thoughts on Highguard. We're going to give you the lowdown, all the tips and early tips and tricks for the meta.
Yeah, Highguard has been closed before we are able to record the next episode or something. That'd be funny. If I can Concord. I don't think it's going to be Concord because it's free.
Because it's free. That's the big... I think we said it multiple times now. But Concord, it was a brand new hero shooter in a world with free hero shooters where they were saying, please give us fucking $35 or whatever. Yeah. Please give us like £30. And people were like, I don't know. I don't want to. I'm going to play Overwatch 2 instead.
Yeah.
But this, Highguard at least goes, give it a go. It's free, you know? Give it a try. You got secure boot on.
Kind of.
How do you feel
Destiny.
about kernel level anti-cheat?
Everybody has it now. Yep. Because you don't
remember
want
when
cheaters in the game.
Remember when Helldivers 2 was coming out and it was still kind of fresh and people were like, I don't want kernel level anti-cheat on my PC, but now it is just the norm. Just everything.
Yeah, everybody has it. Like
everything
I
is
think
just like,
Valorant was the first big one that they.
Yeah, but I think Valorant and I think Riot in general have their own don't they have like their own bespoke
They have their own. Yes.
anti-cheat that they
Yes.
use, those kernel levels? So I think it goes under the radar a little bit for some people
Yeah.
at the time.
But like the Helldiver one was rough too because they
Yeah.
didn't configure it properly. Allegedly, that's what I'm gonna say. Allegedly, and it wasn't actually even doing the thing it was supposed to do. So you know, I love that game, but you know, sometimes the technical debt does pile up sometimes when you create things.
Big game. Big game.
Big
team,
game,
Big game.
lots of
SpongeBob
mechanics.
Big Guy Pants, okay. If you've enjoyed this episode of Dead Ensigns, you go over to many different podcast apps. We've got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, many other things. We're on Podbean and stuff like that, Stitcher, all that sort of stuff. You'll be able to find the episodes there where you'll be able to listen to it, of course, hear our lovely voices. You'll be able to probably leave a rating or a review of some kind. Slurred my words a bit. And also save it or subscribe to it so you get notifications and see when new episodes come up. If you'd like to leave a comment, if it lets you leave a comment, you can do that there, or you can go to YouTube. We also post the podcast there. You can like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, of course. But if you don't want to comment on any of those places, you can leave an email, deadensigns@gmail.com. That's deadensigns@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. I think that's everything. Good night. Go play some Highguard.
Bye.
Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
It's shorted out, sir. We're gonna have to phaser it.
Then what are you waiting for?
Right away, sir.
Faster would be better, Ensign.
I can't, sir. We don't want to...
That's enough.
But, sir...
Stand aside, Carlton. I'm going through. You're alive. Good.